semifinals in men's lacrosse are set after Colgate and Lehigh advanced past the quarterfinals with wins on Tuesday. Colgate will face top-seeded Loyola at 4:30 p.m. on Friday, and Lehigh will take on second-seeded Army at 7:30. Both games will be televised on CBS Sports Network, and highlights and interviews from Sunday's championship game can be seen right here on the Patriot League Network on Monday. We have both Loyola coach Charlie Toomey and Army coach Joe Alberisi coming up. But first, let's take a look at the highlights from the quarterfinals. Six-seeded Navy held a 2-1 lead after one quarter at Lehigh, but the Mountain Hawks came alive in the second, scoring 4 straight to take a 5-2 lead on Curtis Countess's second goal of the game. Navy put together a 3-1 run with a pair of Sam Jones's goals to cut it to 6-5 in the third quarter. But Lehigh countered once more with 4 straight fourth-quarter goals to seal the 10-6 win. In a game of short runs, Bucknell netted 3 straight goals in the second quarter to take a 4-2 lead on the road at Colgate. But with 3 seconds left in the half, Kevin Adams scored to tie it at 4. The two teams exchanged 3-0 runs in the second half as Bucknell led 7-4 after Todd Heritage's third goal of the game. And Colgate tied it at 7 after Matt Clarkson scored early in the fourth quarter. Colgate led 9-8 with 4:44 left, and Heritage nodded the score once more about a minute later, forcing overtime. The Rookie of the Year, Brandon Burke, made a huge save for Colgate in the first overtime, and in the second overtime, Matt Clarkson picked up his own rebound and fired it in for the 10-9 win. Colgate advances on to face top-seeded Loyola, which will host Friday's semifinals and Sunday's championship. The Greyhounds and their coach, Charlie Toomey, are excited to host the tournament in their first year in the Patriot League.
You know, we're excited about that, and it was a goal of ours. It was a goal to have a home tournament game, and something that we've never done before. So to be able to be in Baltimore for our own fans and to play these types of games, it should be an exciting weekend.
It also should be a comfortable feeling for the #1 team in the nation, which has not lost on its home turf all season.
Anytime you can come out of your locker room and play a game, I think it's certainly an advantage for you. And our guys tend to get excited to play here at Ridley. Our student body's excited. I know just being on campus this week, our administration's excited. So hopefully the weather will cooperate, and with the women down here and the men down here, over the next couple days, I think it's going to be a real lively environment down here. So it means an awful lot to the university. There's a reason they built a facility like Ridley, and it's to play games like this in it.
The other semifinal will pit second-seeded Army against third-seeded Lehigh. The two-time defending champion Mountain Hawks enter the game ranked number 18 in the nation with the league's second-best offense, led by Dan Taylor's 41 goals. He scored 3 against Army in a 6-5 loss to the Black Knights on March 22nd. It was one of 6 one-goal games for Army, and since a 7-6 loss to Loyola on March 15th, the Black Knights are 3-0 in one-score contests.
It's a one-goal world, and we just want to be on the right end of it. And it didn't start out that way for us at the beginning of the year, dropping a couple of out-of-conference games to UMass and Rutgers by a goal, Rutgers in overtime, and then losing a tough one to Loyola. We started out 0-3 in those one-goal games, and there's several plays that you look back at and you say, well, if that had changed or this went this way, we could be talking about a different thing. But credit to our guys. We didn't play the if game. We didn't look back and say if this, if that. We moved forward, and fortunately now run a streak of 3 one-goal wins. So we like to keep that thing going.
A big reason for Army's success, especially in one-goal wins, has been the defense, which is ranked #1 in the league with a 5.89 goals against average.
It's just not on the defensive guys. I think the fact that Alex Daly has done so well in the face-off X has helped the defense, and then the fact that the offensive team has really grasped what we're trying to do. We'll run when we can run, but they're very patient in the offensive end. What the defense has done is really about the whole team and what they've done to limit the possessions that the defense has to dig in and play.
For more information on the tournament, log on to patriotleague.com. And for full video highlights and interviews from all of our spring championships, go to patriotleague.tv. For the Patriot League Network, I'm Melanie Plowski.
you.